Brilliant.
yeah, I really want to finish it. It's just I'm studying and working to earn money, so it's finding the time to study at the same time as working, and sometimes I choose not to study, so it gets a bit lazy. Gets tough, right? I have to manage that. So one of the modules is on anger management and how you can turn anger into power, and in particularly I thought we'd talk about turning anger into power in sports and how sports can channel that. So I thought I'd like to hear from all of you. If you don't want to speak, don't worry about it. But how do you feel when you're angry? What does anger mean to you? Talk to me about how you. When was the last time you got angry? Yeah, me too. What happened? What about you? What's your name?
Dion.
Dion. Hello. What happens to you when you get angry?
Want to smash things.
Yeah. When was the last time you got angry?
Night.
Then what actually happens to you? Do you shout? Do you get tense? Do your teeth grind? Do you notice what happens to you when you get angry?
Stuck to my lip.
Yeah. So there's a reaction, isn't there? For all of us. Who agrees that sometimes you can't tell when you're angry until you've finished being angry?
Sometimes.
I mean, some people are great at not reacting. I mean, I've used anger in my life to get me to different places. And so, when you get angry, someone talk to me about how it feels in your body. Do you actually notice any changes? Yeah.
There's like a sort of vibe. When you get angry, like you tend to get more hot and you feel, I don't know, it feels like you're in an oven, if you get what I mean. And it's like,
My nose is running.
yeah, there's a sort of
There's a temperature change, yeah. Does anybody know, thank you very much, that's really cool. Does anyone know, there's no right or wrong answer, it's just do you know why anger could possibly be a good thing for us?
Stress release.
That's the way out of it, yeah. Good answer. That's the way out of anger, is to release the stress. But can you think as we've evolved as a species, what is anger actually for? We could name some amazing sportsmen and sportswomen that have really turned their anger into a focus. But it's a survival mechanism, anger. So anger is a sign when someone's crossed our boundary, when somebody's doing something to us that we don't want them to do, or somebody's saying something to us that we don't want them to do. So it's an instinct, a human instinct, to become very angry. And it's quite useful because it's part of who we all are, because it makes us move on and do something about the situation. When anger is escalated and you're really angry and you do something you don't mean, then it takes you a bit too far. So today is about, do you notice when you're angry? Don't worry if you don't, but maybe from this talk, if you can remember one thing. So notice what happens to you when you get angry, and think about how your basketball sessions help you. So when you're on the court, have you noticed how anger could possibly help you? How anger helps sports? Has anyone got any ideas? If you go on the court and you think, I'm mad, I've had a mad day, and you get out there, what do you think is the benefit?
Does it release all your energy?
Yes, that's right. Because muscles get tense, you definitely get hot when you get angry. And you have to release it, like Jasmine said. That's the answer. Oh, which one's Jasmine?
Yasmin.
Sorry.
Jasmine.
It's jasmine flower.
No, it's not.
It is.
Yasmin. What's your name?
Nafisa.
I can't say that.
Nafisa.
Nafisa. Nafisa, hello.
Yeah.
So you have to get something out of it. I mean, what were you somebody was going to say something about us being in the sports room and...
Alicia.
do you actually think sports is beneficial for people who might feel a bit angry?
Yeah.
How do you think it helps?
So you don't end up killing someone else, you just blame it on the ball, because the ball doesn't have any feelings.
Exactly. This is very use it for the final match. Are you all going to be in the final match? Is there going to be a selection?
All of them.
Everybody's going to be in the final match.
Do we have like
Did you
shirts that
know
say our
that?
names on them?
Yeah, you're going to get the teams apparently.
There's going to be teams. but-
We should get like a, we should say play for change on the back to your name on it. Like so you're
No,
part of the
man.
organisation.
It needs to be black, white, grey, with a little bit like of
That's a
red.
bit, that's stressful. That's a bit depressing. Black, white, grey, no.
It has to be the colours, play for change colours.
Yeah.
It's going to be
All
a lot of
colours.
different
No.
colors, don't worry.
What is it going to look like?
Cool. When I do teasers, they're always cool, isn't it?
No,
worry.
not really.
They're
Yeah,
gonna be
but
alright.
our name's gonna be on them.
I don't know, because
They have to be on
it's,
there.
it's complicated, because how that's work is like when you send them to Mayday, it's a screen, yeah? So you do every teaser, it's a different name, then you have to change every screen. So then you have to do just one teaser, one off,
Yeah.
and you have to do all together. So it's not that easy, you see?
It is quite expensive, isn't it? So, listen, just to finish off the
Focus
talk
about
on
the anger.
anger, turning it into power. I think I've learned lots of lessons because I'm now 41. But when I used to get angry, I wish I'd had somebody to tell me just to actually stop. So if the first thing to do is to recognise that you're getting angry. So your temperature changes or you want to shout or something. And honestly, I know this sounds crazy, but exercise and sports is a huge release for your anger. And if you can notice one thing after this talk, maybe during the next week or so, notice a time when you get angry. My first solution is try. You're going to laugh. The first solution is to sit and breathe. And I know it sounds crazy, but use that and then think of a time. Save it for your sports and come back into the sports and use the anger to push you into a position of power, which means a winning. You can win. If you get angry about stuff, use it for something else. That's what I wanted to say to you today.
Thank you.
Mark,
The camera's kind of irritating me at the